presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
This is awesome. Come on, Parlez-vous. We're going over to Paris. What's happening?
Hey, Tom, it's Adam from Paris. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Adam, yourself?
That's good. Long time no talk. I appreciate everything you've done for me and my family over the years. So,
well, we appreciate you growling a problem with us.
Yeah, sir. I've done gold reports and all the softwares and all your books and read it. Generational thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Wish all the Marines a happy birthday out there today, and all the veterans, of course. We got Marine Corps birthday today and Veterans Day tomorrow. It's a beautiful thing. Market-wise out here, we have the Dow Industrials up 327, Nasdaq's up 252, S&Ps are up 59. Gold contract down $30.70, trading at $19.39 an ounce. We have silver down 66 cents, $22.24 an ounce. Light sweet crude up $1.42, $77.16 a barrel. Notes and bonds. A 10-year note down 3 ticks, trading 107.14. The 30-year up 11 at 113.09. And King Dollar right now is trading. All right, trading down 50 ticks, 105.860. Euro is at the price point of 106. You get the yen at 151. The British pound is at 122 to 1 U.S. dollar. Let's get over to our man, Mr. Larry Pesavento. And don't forget, our man, Mr. Larry Pesavento, does an outstanding show here every trading day from 1 to 2 Eastern Standard Time. And what we know Larry loves to do for all the Tigers and Tigresses out here, he loves to trade live. So Larry has been doing one of these about every quarter. The next one's coming up this coming Wednesday, folks. This coming Wednesday, November 15th, Larry's going to be trading live from 8 in the morning to 12 noon. You can be watching right over his shoulder, and the whole webinar is only $295. Larry's going to be trading the future market, of course, because that's what he trades. But that being said, guess what? When he's going either long or short inside the futures, you can be going long and short the ETFs if you don't have a futures account. So bottom line is we get a nice market out here. You get a volatile market. We got a lot of movement. But we're going to get our man, Mr. Larry Pesavento, on right here, and he'll tell you what's going on. Larry, what's going on, brother?
Well, the market's rather quiet and dull these days. It's unbelievable, the swings that we're getting. I mean, it's just incredible to see the stock market do a moonshot is what it's doing, which is great. But we got to remember, the only way up, the only way is down, so you got to be careful for every action.
You know what's amazing, Larry, is that, when I was just, when I did the update there, we've been down. I mean, the highs were generated inside the NASDAQ of 2 years ago, this month, right? Mm-hmm. But if someone told me that we're literally, this week we're up, 26 points in the Qs, mm-hmm. and the Qs are only 33 points away from now the all-time high. Because it doesn't feel it, folks, okay? But guess what? That's what it is. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. That's for sure. We've seen some incredible volatility across everything. Foreign exchange, gold. Look at gold. 200-day. Last week we're up 220.
I don't like what's happening in gold right now.
Down 80 in 2 days. I mean, those are big, big moves. And of course, markets go up, markets go down.
That's
but
for sure.
I'm certainly looking forward to the November 15th because we're having such great volatility. That's a midweek, on the Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
This is the 6th one we've done in the last 3 years.
Nice.
And we've made money on the other 5. I think we'll be okay this time. But I'm going to spend more time with actual trading because we've got 5 hours. I'm probably going to be doing probably 1.5 to 2 hours teaching, and the other 3 hours I'll just be searching for trades through Forex, some stocks that people might want to look at, and see if we can find that little ABCD pattern that we use. And it works about 62% of the time, and that's what you look for. Not many baseball players hit 620, so that's our goal, is to to make money for the show, which we've done. So some of the earlier ones we had huge wins. The last few we've made money, but just covered the cost of the tuition, which was good. That was our main goal.
Yeah, right.
But I do want to spend more time with the actual trades, because we have so many things going on with so many different things. You were mentioning, the ETFs, the stocks, the commodities, the what do you call it? These
bonds.
Bonds, yeah. And then we got crude oil, and it's just amazing. We had a monster win today in crude oil because we were bullish that was up $2 a barrel. So
yes,
those are the kinds of things we're going to be looking at, and it gives them another 30 days to look at it, because each day they'll get some updates of what I'm doing, and it gives an idea that keeps following through of what we do. And so
that's right. Because what happens, folks,
is just a lot of fun.
You also get his newsletter, and what you're going to see, as Larry is doing this, folks, okay, it's pretty cool. You're going to hear ding, ding, ding in the background, and what that is that you'll see how Larry's screens are set up, and that's when they are either hitting a .382, 618, 50, Gartley, all these different patterns that Larry trades each and every day. And as Larry just said, there's nothing like being a patent, a trader. Because why? Because the consistency, folks, is there, number one. But number two, which is even a bigger one, is that where you put your stops right underneath it. And it's okay,
it's all about risk. It's all about risk control. You're not to be concerned about how much money you're going to make. Be concerned about how much money you don't want to lose. And that's the whole key to what we're doing here, for sure.
And we both know if you go into a trade like that, folks, it's much better off. Think about how many times you went into a trade that, I know this is going to go up like 4 points.
I had one today.
Yeah. And, bottom line is that, guess what? We're all speculators. So
that's right.
It's really cool when you can have, you bring the stability out of it, and you put the numbers into it, and it's a whole different ballgame. So come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see it right on the front page. Larry Pesavento, Trade What You See, November 15th. It's hard to believe, Larry, that November 15th is this Wednesday.
I can't believe it. No,
we know the toilet paper is getting smaller for us, but, man, this time acceleration is something else, man.
Tom, it's 42 days till Christmas.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas.
That's the truth. Yeah, of course, you've got a lot of Christmas with your family, with the little one and everything.
42 days to Christmas. That's unbelievable.
It seems like just yesterday we had the New Year's Eve party, getting ready to start the new year, and here we are in the middle of November, for God's sake.
It's unbelievable.
It's going a little faster as we get older, my friend.
It is. There's no doubt about it, man. There's no doubt about it.
Well, I'm really looking forward to it. I hope they can join us. We'll have a lot of fun, and it'll show you how these patterns work. And we'll make some money. That's what our goal will be.
Absolutely. Well, listen, man, Larry, it's always a pleasure. You have a great weekend, safe weekend. We look for the show Monday at 1 o'clock. And folks, in between the break here over the weekend, if you happen to be in your car, don't stop your car and sign up right now. Just get home when you get home. Bottom line, just go to TFNN. You're going to see it right under the featured content. That's Larry Pesavento live trading webinar. Trade What You See, baby. November 15th, 8 a.m. to noon. It's only $295. And what's included in that, folks, is that you also get Larry's newsletter for a full month. Larry, you have a great one, safe one, and I look forward to the show on Monday.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Thanks,
we'll see
man.
you Monday.
Okay, have a great one. Stay right there, folks. Come right back. Hey, Al, you know what I just realized?
Currencies, commodities, and bond markets are as important as ever right now with how they're driving the volatility in equity markets across the globe, which is why it's a great time to try out Teddy Kickstad's Tiger Forex Report. Teddy Kickstad breaks down the Forex markets every Monday using his 30-plus years of experience as a trading veteran of futures, Forex, stocks, and options. Teddy releases his weekly Tiger Forex Report every Monday morning with coverage of all the major currency pairs, including the dollar index, the euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar Swiss, dollar yen, as well as many more, and he also has weekly coverage of the crude oil market and the 30-year T-bonds, as they both influence Forex markets tremendously. When you sign up for the Tiger Forex Report, you also gain instant access to Teddy's 60-minute webinar archive he just hosted, Forex Strategies and Fundamentals, What is Behind the Tiger Forex Report. For all the details and to start your 30-day Tiger Forex Report subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Are you ready to take your trading to the next level? Introducing Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, your key to successful active trading. Tom O'Brien, renowned for his expertise in the financial markets, has designed Market Insights to be your daily guide to profitable trades. Tom publishes his daily Market Insights newsletter every market day before the market open, along with updates when warranted. Stay ahead of the game with Tom's real-time analysis and trade recommendations delivered straight to your inbox. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, Market Insights provides the edge you need to navigate the markets with confidence. Ready to join the ranks of successful traders? Head over to TFNN.com and subscribe to Market Insights today. Don't miss out on this opportunity to supercharge your trading results. Market Insights comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee for all new subscribers, so you have nothing to risk. Don't miss out on this opportunity to revolutionize your trading game. Head over to TFNN.com right now to join the thousands of traders who have already experienced the power of Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, firsthand. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN has just launched their new trading room, the Tiger's Den, hosted at Discord. TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. And now they are expanding their reach with the Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. In the Tiger's Den, you can look over the shoulders of Tom O'Brien and the other TFNN hosts while they analyze charts during their live Tiger TV programs, and join an interactive trading community with hundreds of members exchanging ideas. Interact with other tigers and tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day, even at night and on the weekends. The Tiger's Den at Discord is accessible on mobile or tablets as well, so it's always at your reach. To sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders, just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now trading up 325. You get the Nasdaq up 256. S&Ps are up 60. So let's go take a look at this market. This is, what's so intriguing here, folks, is that, what we had out here yesterday. I just got to show you this part of it because this came back fast. There's no doubt about that. But what you have is this: is that when I started the program yesterday, I was showing you the aspect of what we had done yesterday. You gave it up on price, but you actually had a higher high with expanded volume. See how that baby went up? We went up, we went higher, we had expanded volume, and when you do that, you go right back up and at least test it. Now, in this case, it's just blowing it away. So if we take a look at the SPY first, what you're going to see, let's put this, I'm going to put them all on a weekly so you get a much clearer understanding of what we have here. So when we take this and we put this on a weekly, what you're going to see is two different things. The first part is that we broke the downtrend, and let's just see what the SPY did versus the Qs. So the SPY, this last leg, the SPY did a 0.618 retracement. Now, so when you get a 0.618, that's saying that, okay, we can go up to the last high that was generated out here in the SPY, which is going to be the 439, it was 459. Most times what ends up happening, we'll stall before then you come back down, then we'll see what kind of retracement we get off of that level, okay? But the bottom line is that that's saying it's still game for the highs. Now, let's put this on a monthly. And what you're going to see on the monthly, compared to your first leg down, did a 0.618. So that, oh, look at this, man, actually. Wow, this is pretty intense. You actually didn't do a 0.618 in the SPY. Now, see, this is so intriguing. So watch this, folks. We only did a 50% retracement in the SPY versus a 0.618 in the Qs. So you can take this whole leg, man. That is weird. So we've fluctuated quite a bit here. Let me just see what the second one is. The second retracement was a 0.382. which is saying we want to go higher. Now watch this on the Qs. This is intriguing, man, because this is saying on the longer term that the SPY is actually more powerful. That is strange, man. But let's bring it up. I want to make sure I'm right on this. Yeah, it's going to be. The actual Qs did a 0.618 where the SPY only did a 50. Yeah, it did. You can see that if you're watching Tiger TV, man. So that's saying on the bigger leg, you know, you can do, as long as you didn't break the 0.618, you can still do an ABC structure up. But the SPY can do a bigger ABC up than the Qs, which is really wild. And then if we just take this, and you're going to see, if we take the last retracement's hardly anything, man. Inside the Qs, I don't even think it got to a 0.618. I mean, a 0.382. No, it didn't. You see, that's showing that, you know, watch, that this is strong, man. This is like crazy. And you can see, if it's going to be an ABC up, it's a monster, man. I mean, it is a monster. You know, you got, let me just see, we'll do this quickly. Let's see what we got here. We have, yeah, that's 3, 87. Yeah, it's 110. So 110, yeah, that's 452, and the high is 408. So if this, now this is what's so cool. If it's going to be an ABC up, you got plenty of time, because you'll take out the B point, which was 4 months ago. We'll see where they get the volume. If you get the volume, it's going to be an ABC up. And that's just saying that higher highs are coming at us, man, which, you know, is about as wild as you get. There's no doubt about that. Let's go inside the NDX 100 and see what's moving this baby out here today. You got all the microchips. Look at that. Man, when those chips stop moving again, forget it. Clack's up 5.5%. You got Lam Research up 5.5%. You have Microchip Technologies up 5.5%. AMAT's up 5.25%. Taken away from it, Trade Desk, that's getting smoked down to 16.5%. Illumina's off 8. Sirius Satellite is off 1.5. Inside the Dow Industrials, the strength versus the weakness inside the Dow. Point-wise out here, you have Microsoft putting 54 positive points, Caterpillar 36, Goldman 32. Taken away from it, you got Disney minus 15 points, Nike 6. Merck 5, nothing heavy, man. And then we go take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here. You have Apple's up $3.50. You got, let's see, you got Boeing up $3.50. You got Walmart up $2. Caterpillar's up, look at Caterpillar's up 5.5. Holy cow, man. You got Home Depot up 3.5. Let's go over to Home Depot, HD. See what's going on in the building business. Okay, so all that did, you went up, you pulled back, you filled the gap. Today it rejected lower price, going to have lighter volume, so that wants higher price. Let's go to Toll Brothers and see what's happening with Toll Brothers. Toll Brothers, yeah, rejected lower price out here, up $1.46. I can tell you, you know, that now what does happen in Florida, folks, okay, we happen to be in St. Petersburg, is that, you know, when season comes in, you've heard me say this a dozen times, you know, it is much better. So from Mother's Day, which is always in May, until basically almost the end of October, things slow down. And I can tell you, so 2 different things have ended up happening. Starting 2 weeks ago, the phone's starting to, you know, the phone stopped ringing 2 weeks ago. This week, it's not ringing off the hook, but it's getting close, okay? And then check this out. This is what I had to do yesterday. I had to get down to the city yesterday about some permits, right? Well, I walk into the city, and I'm always, we're only 3 blocks away from City Hall. And there were so many people there. It is the most amount of people I've seen, I bet, in almost 6 years. So people spending money, man. You don't walk into the city getting permits, every one of those folks that are in there, you're talking about whether you're spending, for shed up to, $4,000 up to, $600, $800, $1 million, or whatever that is. But it blew my mind. And of course I was happy because it was like, okay, it's all coming together right now. And this is still real early because our season actually doesn't get accelerated, and it keeps accelerating every week from now. But as soon as Thanksgiving gets here, then the acceleration starts beyond belief. What a lot of people do is that they'll come down now, they stay for Thanksgiving, or they go home right before Thanksgiving, and then they basically come back, right after Christmas. And then, of course, all the tourists come January, February, March, April. Dow's up 353, Nasdaq's up 263, S&Ps are up 63. They're going to run it right into the close, folks. Stay right there.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Steve Rhodes started his trading career as a student almost 20 years ago, and the student has now become the master. Steve won the prestigious Timer of the Year award in 2018 and barely missed that mark again in 2019, finishing at number 2 for the year. An amazing accomplishment. Steve Rhodes is committed to sharing his techniques and knowledge with anyone who wants to learn, and he shares his vast amount of trading knowledge every day in his Mastering Probability newsletter. Steve's award-winning newsletter, Mastering Probability, is delivered every trading day with updates throughout the afternoon. Sign up for Steve's market newsletter, Mastering Probability, and you'll receive access to 7 of Steve's educational webinars absolutely free. At TFNN, all our newsletters come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Visit TFNN.com and try Mastering Probability 30 days risk-free today. TFNN, educating investors.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industries right now, 374. Nasdaq's up 268. You got the S&Ps up 65. And, since it is the Marine Corps birthday, folks, we'll have a little trivia out here, I think. So this is the 248th anniversary of the Marine Corps. The Marine Corps is older than the country, okay? Now, check this out. This gets, you hear Marines called the leathernecks, okay? So where the leatherneck deal comes from is in 1798, both the U.S. Marines and then they had British Marines at that point, their uniform actually had a leather strap going around the neck. And then, of course, jarheads, you've heard jarheads. What a jarhead is, folks, is that when you get the high and tight haircut in the Marines, and of course you always hear Marines say simplify, and simplify is always faithful. So there's a couple little trivia deals that go back quite a way. And then one of the biggest ones that I can't find, once a Marine, always a Marine. So the way this works, folks, is that, that's it. You're a Marine. You're not an ex-Marine, you're a Marine. And it looks like there's it was a master sergeant that came up with this years ago. Now they trademarked, the Marines actually trademarked that a while ago. But there's a little trivia for you. Market-wise out here, man, let me tell you, they're pushing this S&P. I mean, just look at this for a second. And this is what happens when, now this is something to remember, that, okay, so we're up 65 now, right? And, okay, when I had Tim Moore on yesterday, you remember what the stat was, right? The stat was that when you're up 7 days in a row, 5 days later, the S&P is higher. Well, it's already come into fruition. I mean, you talk about coming into fruition like in 1 day. So he had one down day. They flip it around, and when you take a look at this S&P right now, you can see that you're actually taking a swing point out. First, what we did is this. First, you got in the higher range. The higher range inside the futures was the 4397. We're at 4426. Now what we've done is that we've taken out the swing point. The swing point we're talking about is 4430. And we've hit, oh, no, we're at it. That's interesting. No, we're right at it. It's this is going to be interesting. See, we've made 4429. It's 4430. That's swing point. Yeah, it is. 4430.50. So we haven't taken it out yet. It's right up to it, but we haven't taken it out. Now, let's go see. I want to see what day this was, because this is going to be crucial. Okay, so it's October 12th. No, October 12th. Okay, so if we do this, let's go into the SPY and take a look at October 12th. $75. 12. We did 81. We're going to take it out with lighter volume, but bottom line, you take it out, you take it out. And then let's go see if the IWM is doing anything on this. So the IWM, small caps, look at this, they can't get out of their way, man. Small caps can't get out of their way. Now, the note and bond market, this gets interesting in note and bond market. So check out what happened, folks, is that, and, the professionals are still trying to figure out what did happen and if, in fact, that was affecting the bond market yesterday. Because when you hear this, if you haven't heard this yet, this is like insanity. Okay, let me see. Yeah, here it is right here. So listen to this. Yeah, I'm going to bring this article up because this is like, it's good they got creative. World's biggest bank has to trade via a USB stick after a hack, okay? The Industrial and Commerce Bank of China, U.S. unit, this is in the U.S. this had been hit with a cyber attack, rendering it unable to clear U.S. Treasury trades. This started yesterday. No, it started the day before. After entities responsible for settling the transaction swiftly disconnected from the stricken systems. That forced ICBC to send, listen to this, the required settlement details to those parties by messenger carrying a thumb drive as the state-owned lender raced to limit the damage. The workaround described by market participants followed the attack by the suspected perpetrator Lockbit of prolific criminal gain that were ties to Russia that has also been linked hits to Boeing. The bottom line, though, folks, is that what you had out here And, it doesn't say whether this thing is fixed yet, but could you imagine that you are dealing with thousands of trades inside the Treasury market, and you have to get to the clearinghouse, and they put them on a thumb drive. That's about as intense as you can get, man. There's no doubt about that. Gold. Hey, we got to go look at the gold market. We were talking about the gold equities yesterday, a couple callers, that they weren't moving. And, when that happens, it's like, okay, man, gold's going to take a hit. Now, that being said, we're still at 200,000 contracts versus 270. And we take a look at this, I think we're probably at a 0.382 at this point. We're getting close to one. Yeah, you're right at a 0.382. So this can go lower, man. You're right into, this is what we're actually into. What is that? Actually, this is even heavier, man. You're actually going into 319,000 contracts with 205,000 contracts. This is a GDX, because we'll be able to see the volume on the GDX of how this is happening. Because there's nothing like a real pullback with light volume. Yeah, this is what we have happening, man. This is pretty cool, actually. Look at this. So if we take a look at this, what we're looking at, was it right there, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is coming back into, well, this is a good setup. We're doing 14 million coming back into 23 million. And the bar rate below this too is 25 million. Yeah, so they're gonna make this a trying situation, but that's not a bad setup at all. Let's go to the oil market and take a look at oil. They've been moving oil around in a monster way. And of course, you're down to 76 right now, 77.27. And so you got 236,000 contracts. Yeah, see, this is still saying that oil wants lower price. This contraction is way too much. So you hit a low out here with 430,000 contracts. You're up with 236. My take is this oil is going down to $69, $70. That's the next leg down. Now, what can get intriguing here is that if you're going to do an ABC structure on the way down, well, it can get a lot heavier than that. Dow Industrials right now trading up 394, Nasdaq's up 271, S&P's up 67. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
If you're looking for potential trading setups in the stock market, then Rocket Equities and Options Report is a newsletter you should try. Tommy O'Brien delivers options and equity trades when the markets present them, using a combination of fundamentals and technicals. Sign up for Rocket Equities and Options Report today with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to start your subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors. Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter, a must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the Newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN has launched the Tiger's Den, hosted at Discord. TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. The Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. Sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders. Just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
This program is brought to you by Vista Gold, traded on the NYSE American and TSX under the symbol VGZ.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. You have the Dow. Dow's trading up 384, Nasdaq's up 270, S&Ps are up 66. That's a gain inside the Nasdaq, folks, at 2%. 1.4 inside the S&Ps and 1.1 inside of the Dow Industrials. So let's take a look at a couple more gold stocks because they are getting hit. There's no doubt about that. We take a look at an Eagle. That's actually a good setup. Interesting. Okay, so that's only down 34 cents, and that's holding its low. Let me put this on a weekly for a second. Yeah, it's not a bad setup, man. Yeah, this is not a bad setup. You could buy it in here, put a stop underneath it. Yeah. They're coming out with their numbers. Let's see. That's February, so that means they already come out with the numbers. Right now they're doing 1.6 billion a quarter. Now VGZ, a couple targets want to look at that. This thing's a disaster, man. Now it looks to me we're at 30 cents right now. Now watch this. I'll show you something. I was looking at this and tried to comprehend it. Can get. Let me see. I got to go 10 years. I'll go 15 years. Okay, so you can see the swing low that you're going into is actually 28 cents. Now, you can see the contraction. The contraction's a monster contraction. There's no doubt about that, okay? That being said, you know, bottom line, you got to be really careful here, man. They come out with their numbers, and they had 5.1 million in cash, I think, and they burned through, that's good for about a year. They burned through about a million, just over a million. Let me just look at this. I believe it's just over a million every 30 days. Let me just look at this for a second. So, yeah, cash equivalents 4.8 million as of September 30th, compared to 6 million June. Yeah, so they're burning through 1.2. And then 8.1 million in December of 2022. So we get December of 2023. So you can see where, I guess this is where, right here, where people are worrying. Because if you're at 4.8 million as of September 30th, by December 30th, you're probably going to be at 3.6. And you got a year run, right? And a year's not a long time. So let's go back to the chart again. So if you go back to the chart, what you're going to see, and I'll get Fred on. I'll give Fred a buzz. I'll have him on next week. If you go back to the chart, now the one encouraging deal here, and this is pretty intense because I remember this run, is that in 4 months, it went from 25 cents to $2.10. $2.09 to be exact, you know. But that was the last big run it made. Then I think the next one was $1.47. It went from 36 cents, yeah, to $1.45. and it tested the $1.40 with lighter volume. If you want to see this, how this shakes out, but you can see here when I bring this here, okay, it's very light volume. But as my son Tommy would say many times, is that when you look at an equity that only has a market cap of 121 million, you know, and then you go to a Newmont and you take a look at a market cap of, you know, 1.1 billion. What is that? Oh my God. It's a big number, whatever it is. Oh, no, it's 39 billion, sorry, 39 billion. 1.1 million shares, yeah. You know, you look at something like that, it says, okay, why wouldn't they just take it right out? So, the bottom line is just got to be careful with that equity. It's it's exploration stock. There's no doubt about that. And as I was talking about yesterday, that they have the gold in the ground, but you need a partner in order to spend money to get that ore out of the ground. Now, needless to say, you know, if gold's just going the opposite way, we're down $30. You know, but if gold is going to 2,500, 2,700, well, guess what? All boats go higher. That's how that works. So let's go take a look at this is where, you know, I'm looking at this oil price, and, you know, I just pull up the XLE. That doesn't have any traction. So, you know, I brought up the aspect yesterday of the shipping containers and how inexpensive it has got from the top. And I brought that up because of the aspect of the Walmarts of the world, the Amazons of the world, anyone bringing in, you know, large. So the peak was $14,500 per 40-foot container from Shanghai to the east coast of the United States. That exact rate right now, I'm talking about right now, $1,625. Shanghai to the East Coast. Think about that. So what does that do to inflation? Well, of course you know what it does to inflation. Crushes it, all right? If we look at the oil price, what's happening here is the same type of setup. You know, that you have oil prices. Now, you know, the big companies, the shipping is a big deal. So as they're passing that on to their clients, okay, the bottom line is that you don't have to go up in prices as much and you still make more money. Well, the oil price is doing the same thing. Let's do this. This is what I guess. I gotta pull up, yeah, the active contract. Okay, so when I pull up the non-leaded contract, right, folks? The bottom line is that in 3 months, we just went from $2.60 a gallon to $2.18, okay? And it looks like that's going to be running down to $1.99. Imagine what that does for inflation for everyone. Every time you fill up. And then if you're listening to Larry's show, the bottom line is that, you know, Larry eats a lot of eggs. We probably all eat a lot of eggs. I know I eat a lot of eggs. Bottom line, you know, just a regular dozen of eggs, Larry was talking about, used to be five something, and now they're $1.78. You know, and they fluctuate. There's no doubt about that. But that's another crushing of the price structure, and in the egg market, it's really crucial too, because you're talking about all the restaurants. They can bring their prices. They don't have to, well, let's put it this way. They don't have to raise their prices, you know, because when you come down 200%, which we're talking, okay, think about it. The shipping costs have come down 90%. You know, let's say the gasoline's come down maybe 25%. Eggs, 200%. It doesn't take much, you know, of that to bottom line, you know, to crush inflation. I think my take is inflation's crushed. Now, it doesn't mean that the prices are going all the way back, but it means that they're not going up either. Dow Industrials up 395, Nasdaq up 278, S&P's up 70. Stay right there, folks. Gonna be right back.
Are you ready to take your trading to the next level? Introducing Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, your key to successful active trading. Tom O'Brien, renowned for his expertise in the financial markets, has designed Market Insights to be your daily guide to profitable trades. Tom publishes his daily Market Insights newsletter every market day before the market open, along with updates when warranted. Stay ahead of the game with Tom's real-time analysis and trade recommendations delivered straight to your inbox. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, Market Insights provides the edge you need to navigate the markets with confidence. Ready to join the ranks of successful traders? Head over to TFNN.com and subscribe to Market Insights today. Don't miss out on this opportunity to supercharge your trading results. Market Insights comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee for all new subscribers, so you have nothing to risk. Don't miss out on this opportunity to revolutionize your trading game. Head over to TFNN.com right now to join the thousands of traders who have already experienced the power of Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, firsthand. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. They're running it up again. You get the Dow up 405, Nasdaq's up 276, S&Ps are up 69. And if we do take a look at how this is set up now, folks, okay, the bottom line is that you took the swing point out. You have, we're gonna get the volume. It's gonna be really close. We're at 71 million, and 80 million is the number out here. 81 million. You can get 10 million into this close in 2 seconds, you know. So that's going to be pretty intense, taking it out with volume also. You get the price spread going, you get the volume going. When you take a look at the aspect here of your trend line, bottom line is that all these trend lines are broken, meaning on the way down. So higher we are going. And then, of course, the NDX 100, this baby just... And you can see that the chip stocks today were basically doing it. And the NDX, yeah, it's an ABC up, man. Okay, the Qs. You know, I'm going to be leaving you with the Marine Corps hymn, folks, okay? But this is an ABC up, man. And if this is it's a confirmed ABC up. And what that means is you took the B point out, you took it out with volume. When that's what you have, guess what? That means it's going to go break the all-time highs. And if I remember... the first couple times that I had Tim on, that's exactly what he was thinking. And bottom line, guess what? That's what we're going to do. Now, don't forget about our man, Mr. Larry Pesavento. Larry's going to be doing a workshop come the November 15th, this Wednesday. It's a live trading workshop. When Larry does a live trading workshop, folks, okay, the bottom line with that is that you can look over his shoulder from 8 o'clock in the morning to 12. He's going to be doing live trades. It's only $295. What that includes is not only the live trading workshop, but what you also get on top of that is you get his newsletter for a full month, okay? So it's a great deal. Larry's done a few of these. He just said it was the 6th one that he did. I can't hear anything, Al. Do you hear me? Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one.